Morning, Dom.
Morning, Rich.
Morning, you lot. You're watching The Two Fuels in a slightly different way today. We are in the UK lockdown 3.0. Lockdown 3, can't go anywhere, can't do anything, don't speak to people, don't breathe, let's not go there. It'll be a long video from me and Dom moaning.
Moving on.
Moving on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few videos we've got kicking about. And this one today is going to be some test footage we did of the BMW E92 M3, which we borrowed about a month ago, Dom? 4 or 5 weeks ago?
From Stuart, the Instagram whore.
The Instagram whore, the unleathered adventure from Stuart. So yeah, so on the way to go and meet Dom, I decided to hook the camera up with 3 cameras on the car, new bit of audio to see what we could get of the exhaust sound of it, purely test stuff. The audio didn't come out as well as we'd hoped. It's loud, but too loud.
If I'm being honest.
And it doesn't help the fact it's always raining in the UK, so whenever we're trying to hook up a microphone on the outside, it's always a bit. So anyway, let's have a little.
Cats get wet when it rains.
Let's have a little watch of the video, and then we'll have a little chat at the end of it. So there's me, all hooked up, all out on the main road there. So we had a camera. I got a camera stuck on the roof, which will be the key components later on in the video, as you'll see. And then we had a camera obviously on the exhausts on the back with a mic on there and a camera on the inside of the car. Now the mic on the back of the car was hooked up to the camera recording inside. There we go. So we got some decent noise. It does make a racket, that car.
It sounds well, to be fair, when you're on chat. It's quite surprising how hard you have to drive it to make it sound like it does. But once you're there, it's definitely a good noise.
So we've got me. I keep glancing down, so I'm looking at the phone. If anybody's got a solution to a better solution than a GoPro on the horrendous app that seems to be unable to connect to the phone for more than 20 seconds, let us know in the comments below. So we rip up a little road that we go up. It's only a couple of minutes long, isn't it, Don? But it's always quite a fun little bit of road.
It's got everything you need. It's got some good corners in it. It's obviously Mexico, so it's obviously there's no speed limits on it. Obviously, as you can see by the speeded up footage. So,
in all fairness, disclaimer is I was in the speed limits in this, no problem. I know there was Mexican speed limits, but I was within the speed limits on this little stint of road here. So we've gone up and over, and as we're dropping down the other side of our favourite little bit of road, there's a key little moment coming up.
it's at that point where I know there's something about to happen.
I just want to start scratching my head a little. Dun, dun, dun. So I think my comments were there. Goodness gracious, what might be about to happen? Something along those lines, anyway.
The Mexican federales
are
going around and come after you.
So whilst I wasn't breaking any speed limits, I was driving the car with 3 cameras on it and a microphone, and we are under various coronavirus restrictions, which again, none of them are being broken, but they're being policed in quite erratic manners, shall we say.
A lot of it depends on which police officer you actually interact with as regards it, which is a little bit...
Yeah.
It's a bit strange sometimes.
So this was my immediate thought process, was the police car approaching, clocked the camera on the roof of the car. Both police officers pointed at the car, at which point I was like, right, as Dom says, are we going to have a friendly policeman here, or are we not going to have a friendly policeman? And do I want to get stopped with 3 cameras on my car etc., etc. So took a little decision to drop down into the little village we go into, Dom, in Mexico, and cross the T-junction. I thought, if I get across the T-junction, I've got 1 in 4 chances of him not knowing which way I've gone. So I could have swung round, obviously, to see me, but there's 3 other directions. I thought, well, we'll get down there within the speed limits, of course. We'll cross the junction, and then we are home free, as it were. So that's what I did. It's a good little test. It looks good in the split screen, actually.
Yeah, it does look good. Overall, I think the way it's been done and the way you've edited it works. I just think that obviously the sound is a problem. So
we'll be coming back to the sound. Yeah, so we thought we'd just share that little clip with you as behind the scenes that never made it out there initially. Again, we weren't breaking the speed limits. I say it was purely me. Dom was exonerated from that one. So yeah, cameras were taken off. Policemen never appeared. Nobody was none the wiser. And there we go. So yeah, that's today's video. I know it's only a short one, but we've got not many options at the moment, have we, Dom?
Well, things are a little bit difficult, aren't they? But I think things are going the right way from what everybody seems to be saying. It seems to be getting hopefully better out there, and with a bit of luck, shortly we'll be back to driving cars again. I
guess one thing we can share with everybody, because on the last video when we did the Yaris, which thank you for watching, mega views on that so far. We'll put a link again at the end of the video on this. So we got some really good views on that, and we did talk about Dom having a Toyota Celica GT4. Dom got all giddy after the Yaris. What have you bought, Dom?
Oh, Yaris.
Dom's bought a Yaris. So we had 1 hour in it, and I'm not sure whether Dom's got coronavirus boredom and went, yeah, I'll have one.
Well, as I keep saying to people, they drive really well. And I think one of the biggest things, and I don't really get this if I'm being honest, if you do now go and order a Yaris, there is quite a long waiting list, which
Toyota might catch on and you'll get penalised.
Can't imagine anybody in Toyota thinking, we're going to build a car that has a waiting list, a la Ferrari or Lamborghini or any of the other Porsches. I mean, it's like quite a strange situation to sort of go, yeah, you sort of 7, 8, 9 months for a car, which is quite incredible for Toyota. But the other deal is that they are doing interest-free, which is like, for a car that requires a waiting list, I really don't understand the sort of whole, well, yeah, I mean, it's like not only are you getting a car that's like really good, you're paying for it and it's interest free. It's like, it's strange. If you've got something you need to get rid of that's a bag of, then I can understand why you do that deal, but not something that's absolutely the most hyped car of the moment.
So yeah, Dom's been and bought himself a Yaris GR, so that's going to be coming to the channel along with the Celica GT4, hopefully in the next, let's say, month. Let's try and be hopeful that in a month's time I think in a month's time we'll be doing the coronavirus run anyway, Dom. We'll be doing dawn raids, won't we?
Yeah, there's chances, isn't there? Definitely.
So yeah, we're stuck in them. I've actually got my sweatshirt on today. I got my same bleep different day sweatshirt on today, which is available through our website. Shameless plug. But it kind of sums up the mood, I think, of the nation, doesn't it?
But as I say, I think things are going to get better, and I think we'll look along and see how things go. So
cool. So yeah, there we go. BMW E92 M3 behind the scenes. I know it's a little bit of a different video. We'd appreciate a little like. We'd appreciate a subscribe. We'd appreciate a bell ring. And we'll see you in the next video shortly.
See you later. Thank you very much.